This is a demo of the Xiki shell Heroku command. I made it today with Jeremy Carmel. It took us about 30 minutes to make it. Essentially, you just type Xiki shell -Heroku, and then you can do various things in Heroku. Let's check it out. Let's open a standard shell terminal and type Xiki shell -Heroku. And of course, XSH is how you spell Xiki shell. You can see it lists out your Heroku apps. You can use the arrow keys to move the cursor around, and then as you can see at the bottom of the screen, you can type Control E to expand one of the apps and see a list of options. Then, as you can see at the bottom, you can type Control Q to jump right back to your shell. Let's go back into Xiki shell and expand this Trogdoro Heroku app, and then jump into the config menu. It shows us the list of config variables, and we can type to narrow down. I'm typing DB, so it shows just the settings with DB, and I'm going to edit it, and then Control E to expand, which means save in this case. And then I'll go collapse and expand again, and you can see it updated. And then we can Control Q to go back to the shell again. Let's just do that so you can see how you can jump in and out of Xiki shell. Let's go in again and type to narrow down to this ChemDry app. And let's go expand browse, and we can see it pops up a web browser. If we go expand the logs menu, we'll see the last few log items. And then if we go browse a specific URL, we'll see that we can go expand the log again and see those log items. I'll type XYZ to narrow down to show that those log items were there. The code behind this menu is very simple. You can edit the Heroku command by typing XSH plus Heroku so we can see the code. Let's take a look at it. You can see it's only a couple of screens of code. It's a Ruby file in this case, and all it does is looks at the path variable, which is the path that's passed in. It's basically the thing you expand. And the code calls various Heroku commands based on the path and massages the output and returns it. It's very simple. You can create your own commands by typing XSH plus foo, and then it gives you a template, and you can edit the code, and then you've got a command that you can run from the command line with XSH-foo. So with just a few lines of code, this is a pretty useful command. Check out the Xiki Kickstarter campaign, especially if you're a company. It'd be kind of awesome if companies like Heroku would support the Xiki Kickstarter. There's a reward category that'll get your logo on Xiki.org and XSH.org for a year. And any company that backs at that level, I'll be sure to give them tons of publicity and give them full credit for saving the Xiki Kickstarter, which has a long way to go and only a few days left. So hint, hint, Heroku and other companies, back the Xiki Kickstarter campaign if you want to see this kind of thing in the future of technology. Thanks for watching.